Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM, episode number 108, I suspect. Okay, why am I over here? I've done a couple of things in between times. One of which was I added in an extra warehouse here because this one was over full and this whole process had jammed. This actually translated into copper being in very short supply. It'll probably slowly change, but one of the impacts of copper being in very short supply was that if you look over here at the red circuits, there's quite big gaps here, and it's not quite so bad now, but there are periods of time when there's not enough copper cable to make the tinned copper cable, and it's having trouble making enough copper cable for all of these to be active, even though there are enough boards and there's enough plastic. So the first thing I am going to do is take a diversion from heading for yellow science. We are going to change all of this arrangement. We're going to stop the normal regular copper cable from going in here, and we are instead going to use our copper cable version of copper. If we went along here, you're just basic, aren't you? Yes. If we did that, but basically, came around like that, and is this going to do what I want it to do? I think it is, but I'm going to need a wider. Is it in the right? Yes, it is in the right spot. So we need some more of our trusty yellow undergrounds. Here. And you're yellow. Oh. I'm just assuming that we've already burnt through all of the standard copper we have. We need to change this recipe. Where are they? There they are, to that one. And I'm fairly sure that this should be a lot more effective. How much? We've got 3.8k in there now. Wow, that's quite good. This should be a lot more effective because each one of these each 4 of these deliver 16 copper cables. Which I think we'll find easily gets this on top. We could do with a faster inserter there. Now that this is an issue. There you go. Problem fixed. What is that? It looks like we had some belt sitting in the middle of that belt. All right. Oh, yeah. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea if this has totally smashed the supply. Oh. The way I'm doing this is a little on the awkward side. Okay, let's not do it that way. That's still not going to work the way I want it to. That's better. Now it can take from both sides, whereas before it was only taking from this one side that gets taken from basically everywhere, and it was unable to keep up on the basis of that. So, oh, and this is something, I think I must have left a debug comment when you use my fuel fuel combinator, so I'm going to have to fix that as well, because that's slightly annoying. Wow, that's all it took to destroy boards. What's wrong with the boards? You got 14. What's wrong with you guys? Oh, they need copper plate. Dear, oh dear. So there was a reason why I hadn't done it this way. Yes, you need tin plate as well. That's very annoying, actually. Okay. No, not one of you. We need to use you. Here, come on, fill me up. I didn't think that one through first, obviously. Damn. was hard enough making this work as it was without complicating it this way. I don't know how this is going to work. I need to force this onto the other lane. Like so, perhaps. Now, how do you pick up from there? You almost don't. That's terrible. How about we seem to be out of what I actually want. No, how about you go to there? That kind of doesn't work either. You deposit to there. You drop off to there. You drop off to there. You pick up from there. And as awful as that is, it does appear to now be working. Yeah, thank goodness for Bob's adjustable inserters. All right. That's why I had it as plates in the first place, but the plates just weren't keeping up. Now maybe the boards, well, I really need to get rid of that end piece because that clearly is not part of what we want. I really don't want coils or solder. Doesn't look like a lot of these actually get down to here. Some do. Maybe it's getting slightly better. Now the problem with this is that these use 2 boards each. So, see, 2 electronic circuit boards. So this that doesn't completely fill, the very slow, simplistic belt. So called basic transport belt. It can't even compress a basic transport belt. This is going to be less than half of a basic transport belt of red. And unless I find a decent way of expanding this, we're not going to be able to expand this any further. So we'll have to look at city block options probably. But anyway, we've wasted almost a third, say, of our time without doing the actual work that we needed to do, which is to look at our yellow circuits. Yellow circuits, yellow science. Well, it's not the final science actually with the way this mod pack works. There's other sciences still, but this is the final mainline sort of science, I guess. Okay, your problem is that one of these needs to drop far, the other needs to drop near. And the one that drops, which one? We are sending the rubbish up here. Does it really matter that I filter these out? Maybe it does. I am not sure. Let's put a thing there where the actual devices that we want, being these, are filtered out onto that side. This whole near and far stuff then doesn't make a huge amount of sense. It's the waste byproduct. Something like this. Why are these guys not producing anything? Because I never hooked up any of this stuff. That's for tungsten. So we need tungsten on this line and titanium in the other. Okay. Tungsten. Now I'm pretty sure that I had a blueprint for belts. Yes, I do. Doesn't quite go far enough though. So that looks like tungsten powder, and this looks like the tungsten itself. I don't know how much further than this point we'll actually end up going. But that needs to be tungsten, and the line underneath it needs to be titanium. I really want the cheap belts at this point. So let's get a few more. I could wait for the bots, but they seem to be a bit slow still. So let's just grab them ourselves. Here we are. Want some of those. And maybe I'll grab another 100 of those while I'm here. Oh, and we're cutting through those pretty quick, so let's grab some more. Well, copper is completely out once again. 2.1, maybe it's just delivered some. Struggling to keep up would be a fair assessment. And that's mainly because these things are running out. It's probably catching up to being able to be on top of it at this point. Maybe I just need another sludge train. Not sure. Anyway, let's just carry on. Right, so the tungsten has now gone across and made tungsten gears. This one is titanium. That one. So this should result in these guys being able to be made. That's those two. This one is the third one. You use those as one of your inputs, do you? Right. What do we use these guys for? Why am I making these guys? Oh, we do use them. Just wondering. So yes, it's 3 items that go into the yellow science. That will give you 2. 14 seconds crafting time. That means we want like 7 assembly machine 4s. 4 of them probably, since we're sort of only really doing half of that science. Or stupid me. There's no point having these like this. One of you has to be long, and What's your turnaround time? 7 seconds. Yes, so probably if I had 4 of these level 4 machines, I need more advanced circuits, okay. Two. Circuit boards. Interesting. Wherever the circuit boards are, I think they've been left quite a long way up. And I think I picked up something there that I didn't really want, probably some stone. Okay, 3, 4. Okay. You can make the yellow science. Alright, in that case, we will... What are the 3 things? So, these things that I'm making just down here. And one other product. And that makes yellow science. Probably should have brought these underneath, but we didn't. Pick up long. Okay, so the final product is these things, which, okay, the insulated wire is the only kind of out there thing in this list, if you can even call it that, the out there thing that is. Insulated wire. That's it. So it needs tinned copper wire, and then it goes through an additional process. Okay, tinned copper wire, we're doing that right here. So we want that again, basically. I'll just lower it a little bit. There. So tinned copper wire then needs an electronics assembly machine, which could even be there, for example, to make that one, insulated wire. Place there. So you just need rubber. And we will get rubber from this one. This one will pick up rubber, because what we'll do is we will send this train, which I've renamed rubber load. It's not as full as it could be, but it is what it is. You can go to supply now. You can get rid of that one. Yeah, you're probably going to take a while. We may have to resort to some other means to make that a little bit more effective. Let me just make sure that where needed, yes, this one will only give us what we want down here, but we will need another one for the rubber unload. Rubber. There it is. Look at that, first time. That is a first time for everything. Okay, so rubber, we need to get the rubber coming in here, basically. So I guess should probably have used my blueprint along here. Damn. Can I make the one more that I'm... Oh, no, I can't even do that. Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's get a few more resources. Slowly drifting out because we don't have belt immunity equipment. What was it? Oh, that's that 4 again. That's every time somebody goes into the refueling. This one is the one that we need. Let's take a few more of those as well. I probably need a bit more standard belt as well. Okay, I think I will make a gap here. It's going the wrong way, that's the correct way. This will bring rubber in. That should be enough to be able to make the insulated wire. Okay, insulated wire, lithium ion battery, steel gear wheel, silicon nitride. We never did make up our mind as to what we're doing with these batteries. Basically, now that we need to make it up, let's have a look. So we do have some space here that we could turn into a drop-off point for these batteries. Maybe it's reasonable to do so, but if we did that, we would have to expand this to have yet another product come out of it, but I don't think that would actually be that hard. Given the distance involved and the fact that everything else is coming in, I'm pretty sure it's just batteries that we've got an issue with, isn't it? Got the silicon nitride, we can make the steel. Yeah, it is. It's just the batteries. All right. Batteries are going to get a station. It's really the only thing that makes sense. I mean, it gives us a lot more flexibility. Let's just fill over a little bit of area here. I do have a choice of the station type that I use here. I might just use the back in, back out variety. That's probably perfectly reasonable. Which would mean that we want this sort of thing. Which of course we can't see that one, so I may have to pick out a different version of it, like one of these, for example. I better check if that's the correct direction. Nope. Correct direction is inside. Okay, inside. That would be that. There, that should suffice for that part now. Request a station. Batteries thrown into a warehouse for simplicity. And even though we probably don't need the express stack inserters, we'll use them anyway. Got a lot of refueling going on. Yeah, that's pretty woeful at the moment. We need a little bit of wire. What sort of numbers are we up to? It builds up fairly quickly. What do I want? Probably about 1200 so that it matches one of the other products that we've got, and then I can get it delivered. Oh, this is a problem. Maybe what I needed to do was set this burn off to whether there's items here and not to do it. Yeah. Do I still have a pump? Yes, I do. Okay. First of all, you are reading belt contents. Hold, not enable. Read belt contents. You are enabled if everything equals 0. Right, that should reduce the amount that comes out of that one. Hopefully this will be able to clear. Now, are we producing enough? Hard to say. What is your problem? It's not your problem. Lithium salt. What's the problem with the lithium salt? Not sure I'm understanding. Oh, is it because we can't get rid of hydrogen now? Another idea that doesn't make any sense when it really comes to it. How many batteries are we up to? 300. Alright, so the lithium batteries, which are where exactly? How many times have I found this and then just neglected to remember exactly where it is? That's the original batteries. It's not in that collection, not there, of course. What? Batteries. We want lithium batteries. Come on, they've got to be here somewhere. Not going to be in modules. That's pretty for sure. There they are. Lithium ion batteries is greater than or equal to 1200, say. We'll create a P. This can't be the long-term process. Where were they again, those batteries? There they are. Lithium ion batteries, empty cargo wagon. We haven't built these yet, have we? We'll have to come back to that. We need to build a battery train. Probably won't take it too long to get to the batteries. We may just scrape in this episode and actually get some yellow science built. I don't know. It probably won't get up here though fast enough. What's the problem over here now? That thing. Do I have a blue version of that? And fast version of that one. What? That should be better. Anyway, that's not especially what we're here for. Oh. What we are here for, oh, we're out of plastic again, is creating a train. Low on engines. You are in a storage chest, aren't you? Why don't I set up a requirement for engines? At all times, we basically want 40. There we go, we've got 40. Okay, good. Now, locomotives. What are we missing? We're missing steel. One. 2. And carriages. We are missing iron. 1, 2. Ha. Caught. Alright, when this has finished loading up with as much as it's going to, which is close enough to now, we will come over here to one of our fairly recently created spaces to supply stations. You can be the empty, I don't actually know what these are called. Let's try item equals lithium ion battery. Oh, that worked. And you can be lithium ion battery supply. Oops. Cancel. PPLY. You can go to empty lithium ion battery until circuit condition, then go to lithium ion battery supply until circuit condition. Okay. What are we up to? 565. It's still a little bit light. You're trying, but you're not succeeding particularly well. Why is that? It's not due to the quantity of saline water. I didn't add up how many of these I needed. Maybe that we need some more. Or maybe we just need additional algae farms. That could be as well. So that doesn't seem to make very many of these little soap cakes. That has severely slowed the lithium production. I think it needs addressing, but not necessarily right this second. Oh, I should probably claim this tree while we're here. Right, so the intention is to accommodate the batteries being delivered to this warehouse way down at the bottom here. I think I'm going to have to cut inland, yes. Can our bots reach that? They can reach some of it. Yeah, very good. So probably the easiest way to do this would be to, what are you? You are a fast stack filter. What? Stack filter, okay. You can have all that rubber back. Then we can have another product being the batteries coming out here. They're going to need to be filtered as well. The lithium, there it is, lithium ion battery. For now, we're running along here. We need to create these priorities. So lithium ion battery in an empty cargo wagon. That would be that one. Then the lithium ion battery ×2 will come from the lithium ion battery supply. Okay. You need another one of those and another one of those. I've got an extra one for some reason. PQR you're going to be, this will be if lithium ion batteries is less than, say 1,000. PQR, set an R. And UR, if trains on the way, is less than said R, order me some lithium ion batteries. Okay. How are we doing? We're starting to get close, but I kind of realize it's going to probably be the next episode before you see any yellow science. We need to set up the departure from, or the priority way up here, which we never did because we didn't have it set. We didn't have the train. What are we up to? 606. It's still a bit light, isn't it? U will be if lithium ion batteries is greater than 1200. No, we already have P. That's not what we want at all. What we want is if trains on the way is less than P, as we always have, then lithium ion batteries, empty train. We don't have that P yet because we're only up to 612. Okay. How about make that red. And let's try and build a couple more algae farms. What are we missing? We're missing stone and steel. Stone and steel. We're still missing something. Iron, probably. There we go. Do I have pipes? I do have pipes. Probably not enough of the underground type, but I don't actually think for this I need a whole lot more, but that's more because we're here. Let's just top up on some pipes. Where are they? Down here. Those are just fast inserters, okay. Oh, it's still going strong. Try again. You should drop close. Now that is slightly better. But it's really not enough, is it? What is your rate of processing this stuff? It doesn't really say, does it? We're making 16 per machine per minute. That doesn't seem like enough. So we're getting 32 per minute. When we bring them into here, we are using what? 1 a second. So we need 60 of them, not 32. So we need to double all of this. Do you know doubling is not going to be enough because this one needs some as well. Doesn't seem to use that much though. Needs about 20, so yeah, tripling may be enough. So I need a whole lot more of these machines. Well, I'll tell you what guys, I will finish this off between episodes, I guess. There's no point dragging this one on forever. And we'll catch up next episode where we may finally get our yellow science. Looking forward to it. See you then guys. Bye bye for now.